Hello guys, in this video we'll see the basic loops in Scratch. So we can get started with today's sprite, which could be again something in sports because it's interesting. So we can take more of a goal, so it's a goalie here. So I'm going to go to control, and today we're going to see two loops which are repeat and forever loops. So we can get started with when green flag is clicked, and we'll start off with a forever loop here. So before we start, I'm going to show you a small set of blocks which we could put in the forever loop. So I'm going to go to looks and take the block which is change color effect by 25, which actually changes the color of the entire sprites. It's cool, right? Now we can actually add a wait block to it with maybe like 0.3 seconds, and then to make it look more and more interesting, we can just add a next costume block like this, so that it just moves. Now to make it more continuous, I'm gonna put all these blocks inside a forever loop and check how this works. So the color in the costume changes forever. So this is what a forever loop is, which will make things work forever. Now I'm gonna show you one more example for forever by adding a sound block. So we can actually go to the sound, which is cheer for here, and I'm going to click the green flag and show you. We can have a sound here, but then it just stopped after some time. But to make it again play continuous, we can usually use the forever block again for this to make the sound play until done. So I'm going to take the play sound until done block instead of start sound and put it inside a forever loop, and I'm going to click on the green flag. So the sound is continuous and then it never stops. So it is forever. So these are the basic examples of a loop with us. Now I'm going to click on stop, and we'll see how to use repeat loop by going on to add one more sprite. So I'm again going to add maybe referee this time. Yes, we have cool sprites here, and then I'm going to go with when green flag is clicked, and then I'm going to go to control and I'm going to take a repeat loop. So here we'll see how this works. So to make it more interesting, maybe I can add few more blocks in the front before adding the repeat, so that looks good. So maybe I can add a say block which says get ready, and then I'm gonna take a repeat loop, and then maybe like for example I'm gonna repeat it for 3 times, and again with a simple example of adding a sound. So we have something called referee whistle. So here we have 2 things, so we'll see how this works. So I'm gonna take the start sound referee whistle by clicking here, so it moves, get ready, but it plays only for 1 time, right? That's because it's only a start sound block. We have to add a play sound until done block here, and then click when the green flag is clicked to check it works. Yes, now this works perfectly fine, and then it's been repeated for like 3 times. So you can actually add in your thoughts by adding many examples for repeat and forever loops, and to add a end touch point, maybe I can just add a backdrop, and this can go on forever by clicking on the green flag. Yes. You can actually use the pen extension here from the extension window to use a drawing, maybe like shapes, so that you can add a repeat block to draw a square for like 4 times. So I'm gonna add a repeat block here 4, and then I'm gonna go to pen down, add here, so that my goalie is going to draw a square here. So these are the simple examples of using a repeat block here by drawing. So maybe I can add a wait block, which could be again 0.3 seconds, and then I'm going to draw a square which could be 90 degree. So but this time I'm gonna add a separate hat block, which could be when the sprite is clicked. We call all these hat blocks. So I'm gonna click this particular sprite and then it draws a square for me. So you saw, right? Yeah, so I've added 4 because it's repeating me for like 4 times. So whenever I click the sprite here, it draws for me. Yeah, you can always add on your thoughts to it, and see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.